Now just listen to this conversation carefully.
Hey Sam, come on in. This place is a steal for this neighborhood.
Thanks, Alex. Is it move-in ready, or does it need work?
Everything is renovated, and all utilities are included in the rent.
Great, but what's the catch? Why is it so cheap?
No trick. The landlord just made sure everything is up to code.
Good to know. I don't want any hidden fees later.
You just need to put down a deposit for the first and last month.
Okay, can I pay that upfront via bank transfer? What if I break the contract? Am I locked in for a year?
If you leave early, you'll forfeit your deposit unless you notify us. But if you give a 30-day notice, you can easily sublet the room.
That's a relief. My lease terms seem fair then. I have a cat. Is the landlord picky about pets?
A bit, but I can vouch for you if she's well behaved.
Does the street noise buzz all night long?
No, it clears out after 8 p.m., so it's super quiet. So, do you want to lock it in and sign today?
I like it, but let me sleep on it until tomorrow. I've made up my mind. Let's seal the deal.
Perfect. Here are the keys. Welcome aboard.
A steal, a bargain, something that is extremely cheap or great value for money. It comes from the verb steal, implying the price is so low it almost feels like you are stealing it. Getting this apartment for $800 a month is a total steal. Move-in ready, fully prepared for immediate occupancy, refers to a property that is clean, fully repaired, and requires no additional work before you unpack your bags. The apartment is completely move-in ready, so you can unpack today. Utilities included. Essential services, water, electricity, gas, internet, are factored into the base rent. Utilities refers to basic public services. When they are included, you don't have to pay separate monthly bills for them. I love this studio because all utilities are included in the monthly rent. What's the catch? What is the hidden drawback or trick used when an offer sounds too good to be true and you want to know what the hidden downside is? The rent is so cheap for this neighborhood. What's the catch? Up to code, meeting all legal building, safety, and construction standards. Refers to complying with local regulations regarding wiring, plumbing, and fire safety. Before signing, make sure the electrical system is up to code. Hidden fees. Unexpected or unmentioned extra costs. Expenses that aren't disclosed initially but pop up later on your bill. Service charges, maintenance fees. Always read the contract carefully to avoid paying any hidden fees. Put down a deposit. To pay an upfront sum of money to secure a rental or purchase. The standard phrase used when transferring collateral or advance money to a landlord or business. We had to put down a deposit before securing the apartment. Upfront. Paid or done in advance. An adverb/adjective describing a payment required at the very beginning of a contract rather than over time. You need to pay the first month's rent upfront. Forfeit, a deposit. To lose or give up money due to a breach of contract or rule. If you break your lease early, the landlord keeps your deposit money, meaning you forfeit it. If you break the lease early, you will forfeit your deposit. Locked in. Committed to a legally binding agreement for a set period. Means you are bound to a contract, a one-year lease, without an easy way to change or cancel it. Once you sign, you are locked in for a 12-month lease. Sublet. To lease a property you are renting to a third party. Renting out your apartment, or a room in it, to someone else while your name remains on the primary lease. If you leave the city for the summer, you can sublet your room. Lease terms. The specific conditions and rules set out in a rental agreement. Lease refers to the contract, and terms refers to its clauses, duration, and rules. Make sure you fully understand the lease terms before signing. Picky, choosy, overly selective, or hard to please. Describes someone who pays close attention to small details and doesn't accept just anything or anyone easily. The landlord is very picky about who lives in his building. Vouch for someone. To guarantee or endorse someone's character or reliability. Confirming to a landlord or employer that a person is trustworthy based on your personal experience with them. My previous landlord said he would vouch for me. Buzz. To be full of noise, activity, and excitement, like the hum of bees. A metaphor used to describe a street or a neighborhood with constant traffic and crowd noise. The street outside has a constant buzz during the daytime. Clear out. To become empty or quiet as people leave. Describes an area or street that empties of crowd and traffic at a specific time. The traffic usually clears out around 8 in the evening. Lock it in. To finalize or confirm a decision or deal. To secure an agreement so it cannot be changed or taken by someone else. Let's agree on this price now and lock it in. Sleep on it. To delay making a decision until the next day to give it more thought. A natural idiom meaning you want to sleep overnight and think about something with a fresh mind before deciding. Don't sign the contract right now. Sleep on it and decide tomorrow. Seal the deal. To complete or finalize an agreement or contract officially. The act of signing papers, shaking hands, or completing the final step of a transaction. They shook hands and signed the papers to seal the deal. Welcome aboard. A friendly greeting used to welcome a new person to a group, team, or place. A warm greeting extended when someone joins a company, moves into a community, or signs an agreement. Here are your new keys. Welcome aboard.